Hi.
Hello. This is always.
Hi.
I was wondering where the third one was. This is always that awkward moment. That awkward moment when the Zoom connects and you're like, "Can you hear me?" And
Yeah.
Yeah, let's conduct a little sound check real quick. Can you hear us well?
Yes, are we clear?
no, you sound fantastic. Thank you. I just see the top of
Okay.
against Kelsey's head because you must be
Yeah.
She's like doing the
tech stuff. Your tech support.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
excellent.
right, JJ. Hello. Well, hello, JJ. Good
yes,
morning. How are you?
Good morning, ladies. Thank you. I'm well. I appreciate you asking. I'm going to get to a lot of things, and I wasn't going to lead with this question or this point, but I really appreciate you being as fun and positive and such a bright light that you are.
Thank you so much.
That is a huge compliment coming from you, JJ. It's something that we love to do, using the power of music to spread positivity to all ages and our generation.
The world needs more of that for sure. Now, Kaylin, Kelsey, Kristen, this is what I was going to lead with. My Nana, God rest her soul, would have been driven nuts by the three of you because my cousins are Eamon, Adam, and Amber, and she could never get them right, especially when she was mad at them. She'd be like, and it would always stop on the letter and never. Is there someone in your family who does the same thing?
Oh yeah. When our parents are mad at us, like they'll get each girl wrong. They go cat, crit, whatever your name is.
She'll even start saying like our dogs' names too.
Yeah, because they also start with the letter K.
Our dog's name is Kara with a K. So yeah, but
That happens all the time.
yeah.
I blame no one but your parents for. I mean, look, they're great names, but they had to know that was going to happen. So
It's all good though.
this movement, this positivity, the music, what you do for a living, was it born from maybe something that happened to you? Were you being bullied? Were people being negative toward you?
Yeah, back in 2014 is when we first started to put our videos out on the internet of us singing. And so we got a lot of positive feedback from that, but also with that came the negative and the hate comments. And that kind of really stuck with us and it got to us at the time. So that's when we decided to write our hashtag K3 motto to combat the bullying and including the cyberbullying online. And it started with this 10-sentence huge mantra thing, but then we lowered it down to 3 sentences and it became, I will always believe in myself and celebrate my life and the lives of others.
I will respect the music and customs of others as long as they are not harmful to anyone.
I will stand against bullying of any kind and choose love over hate.
Hashtag K3 motto.
See, it's so good that you stripped it down to three sentences because 10 sentences, let's be honest, way too long. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, but we call that the word whopper of the century.
yeah, certainly. But and again, I love that you embody this. The world needs more of that. There's so much not positive stuff out there that we need an escape like you and champions like you to get that message out there. Do you remember you talked about going viral and your videos being up there since 2014? Do you recall that very first video that really went viral that made you pause and go, huh, maybe this is going to be a thing?
So I was the one that originally got us onto TikTok, and it was Musically at the time. And I was like, girls, I know that it used to be an app where we lip synced, like to other people's songs. That's why we didn't get Musically. But then when I saw it had changed into this really cool app where you could share videos and we could share our original music, I said, let's jump on. And so it was Harry Potter's birthday. And so we said, you know what, let's sing this song Double Trouble from the movie to wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah, because we've been Harry Potter fans our entire lives, and so we thought nothing of it just to post a singing cover. And that video really took off and blew up. And we were just so amazed and astonished. And then a little bit later, we posted a Harry Potter x Heathers video. And that one shot up to like 20 million views within the first week, which was like crazy. It's over like 40 million now.
Yeah, and now it's gone on to us writing original songs about Harry Potter. Like we recently came out with a Harry Potter rap, and we do it for other fandoms as well because we are also fans of those movies or shows, and they're so inspiring. And when you gather over 1 billion worldwide views, it blows your mind, and you just become so humbled and thankful to the K through SB fam, which is our fans, who listen to our music, who watch our videos, and if you're listening, we love you.
Yeah, and those kind of numbers are so staggering. You talk about Harry Potter. I love your Harry Potter cosplay. If we were together, I just have one request. Could I play Hagrid? I mean, I've kind of got that Hagrid vibe a little bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Oh my goodness, JJ, yes!
Yes.
Oh, you have such a big, lovable heart.
I do.
Oh,
I'm a big hugger. I can grow the hair a little longer and the beard a little longer if you need to. So,
Yes,
you
you
can
will
for
be
sure.
our Hagrid.
You'll be our Hagrid, JJ.
and I was born in England, so I could probably pull the accent off if I needed to.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, born in England.
That is so cool. Oh my goodness. We've always wanted to go to the studio lot tour there in London.
Oh, you
Harry
should.
Potter, yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Now, if Hagrid doesn't work out, I could do Sanji from One Piece because I love to cook. So
Sanji is
Oh my goodness.
such a great character.
Yes.
when I first came on camera, you're looking at this old dude going, we are going to have nothing in common with this guy. But listen, the One Piece was one of my favorite series I've watched on Netflix in the last couple of months.
Yes. It just struck a chord with us too. Like the main character, Luffy, and his positivity, that really inspired us even more. And like you said, you like to cook. You could be Zeph. You're more like Zeph.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yes, as well.
Do I have to remove my leg?
No.
It's no, not necessary.
All right, just checking. Now, your musical stylings, even though the cosplay is kind of big right now, your musical stylings kind of all over the place, from Celtic to country to Crosby, Stills and Nash, all of it. I mean, who's responsible for that? Did you guys just experiment, or did your parents steer you in a particular direction? I mean, how do you have such a broad range and diverse range of musical stylings?
Yes, well, we grew up in a very musical family, and both of our parents were heavily involved in the music scene, in the gospel scene, in the rock scene. Our dad, growing up in San Francisco, he was around when the Grateful Dead were just cutting their teeth playing shows. And so both of their musical inspirations, their styles have migrated over to the K3 Sisters band.
Nice. Was your dad like one of the ones? Was he a deadhead? Did he follow the band around, or did he have obligations at home?
Well, he was a deadhead, but he couldn't go to all of their shows.
all right.
He was
It's funny. Go ahead. I was going to say I ran into a bunch of deadheads. Early '90s, the Dead were just finishing up a tour, and I was on the subway in Boston, and they were all coming on the subway, and I'm like, "Ooh, what's going on here?" But look, not my lifestyle, but I know it was a lot of people's religion, and I appreciate your dad being a part of it. You mentioned you talk to a lot of creators and fan bases, and a lot of times you get requests to do parodies, songs, skits, what have you. You ever had any really strange ones, like really kind of out there, where you get the request and you're like, oh boy, I don't know.
Well, because we made the One Piece rap, a bunch of people want us to make raps about other animes, which we're totally down to do, possibly, but we've never gotten any like super weird ones. It's just there are so many fandoms out there, and so people are wanting us to do more songs about more fandoms.
The songs of the fandoms we choose to do, the reason we make those songs is because we are ourselves in those fandoms.
Yes.
And so we share everything with our K3SB fam, and we just couldn't hide, our excitement for these things. And that's why we were so inspired to do this One Piece rap, the Harry Potter. We've done stuff with Miraculous Ladybug and some anime as well, but yeah.
Have you done a Voltron rap yet?
We used to watch
But
Voltron.
I loved watching Voltron.
We had a Voltron phase.
Keith was my favorite.
You have my heart.
Paladin.
That's so amazing. Now I'm going to go even further back. I'm going to test you on this one. Star Blazers.
Okay, that one we do
All right,
not.
look
We did
that
not
up.
watch.
When hundreds of years ago, when I was a little boy, that was the one I would like rush home from school to watch, Star Blazers. So look it up. Okay.
All right. Our dad, though, he's the one that told us about Speed Racer.
Yes, Speed
Your
Racer.
dad-
OG.
You know that one, JJ?
Yes, I most certainly do. But your dad would know Star Blazers then, because it's about the same time. So ask him.
Okay.
We'll have to ask him about that one.
Okay. Now, if I were to ask, could you do a song for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all
we
right, so think-
definitely could, JJ.
Think about that. That might be your homework. What's your 5-year plan? Like, I know you've been working at this for a while, but the next 5 years down the road, what's your 5-year plan?
Well, it would definitely be cool to do a tour one day. And we've been doing some research recently on how we can reach some of our fans because we have a very decentralized fan base. So we have fans all over the world. And so, but for right now, we are loving doing our live stream concerts. We do simulcasts on all 4 of our social medias, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And we've created this really fun environment for our fans to come and enjoy our music. And we are very interactive because we have these 4 huge TV screens where we can see the chats and we can interact with our fans' comments as we're doing it
Also,
live.
another goal that we have in the next 5 years is to come out with the K3 Sisters Band documentary series
Movie.
about our whole story because we have so much of a unique story to tell. We have so much footage from our early days that we think it would just be very interesting for watchers to see.
Now, JJ, I don't know if you know this, but we have a series on our YouTube Shorts and our TikTok and our Reels where we sing people's names. And is it okay if right now we sing your name?
Yes, please. That would be fantastic.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Hey JJ, you make me never wanna miss a moment with you. Your smile lights up any room, JJ.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to turn that into a jingle and play that a lot. That's fantastic.
New ringtone.
It's an original song, JJ, just for you.
That is amazing. Now, from another original song, you have Jet Black Hearts, which is out now. You're working toward your 14th studio album, December 1st. Can you give me kind of a peek as to what that's all about? Like, what does your 14th album look like? What can we expect from it?
I can guarantee you this, JJ, and listeners watching and listening. It will be a beautiful, emotional journey and adventure. You'll feel heartfelt moments of learning to love yourself and love the world. You will experience adventure and darkness, but also learn to find the adventure in the world. And these are original songs. It's unlike anything we've ever done before. We're experimenting with my hybrid acoustic and electric drum set, and it's going to be amazing.
Yes, but definitely we like to call them main character energy songs.
Okay.
And so this album is 100% full of those main character energy songs.
Well, you all could be like a variety show on Netflix or Prime or any streaming service, and I would watch it every week, quite honestly.
Thank you.
So let's finish off with some questions, sort of character-defining questions from the 3 of you. I feel like we should have one of those TikTok trends where there's a bowl of water, and you have to the person it applies to has to put your hand in the bowl of water, but we don't have it, so we'll just go down the line here.
Okay.
So, some honest answers. Who of the 3 of you is the better dancer?
Oh, she's the best.
Kristen, she's our dance teacher. It's so natural. It comes to her ever since she was little. She would dance in any reflection she would find of herself.
It's still true to this day.
She still does
Yes,
it.
I've actually choreographed some of our dance videos for our social media and at our concerts.
I love dancing.
Another reason why I'd be a great, stand-in for your show, a great guest on your. I won a dance competition when I was 19.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
And you're
19 years old right now. The
See?
universe is speaking.
It truly is. Who is the better cook?
Kelsey.
Let me tell you, JJ, Sanji, he would go for her because she can cook.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So beware. she
It's
can
funny because
steal your heart.
growing up, I loved watching the Food Network, not
Yeah.
only for the cooking, but also for the baking. I'm super into baking cakes, so every year for y'all's birthdays, I bake everyone a cake, and I love to decorate them as well.
Nice. Currently watching Halloween Baking Championship on the Food Network, so I totally get that.
Nice.
Yes, love that.
Who of the 3 of you is the most dramatic?
Well, I mean, once again, it's K3 Kristen.
Youngest. It's the youngest is the answer.
The youngest. I feel like that's pretty normal in any family, but it's true.
I can't help it, guys. It just happens.
Someone's got to fly that flag, so good for you. Who is funnier?
So maybe all 3 of you.
Kaylin actually has some really. It comes out of nowhere. And
Okay.
I'd call it very similar to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay.
Because Kaylin, just whenever like a really serious situation is happening, she knows how to instantly break that ice with just this out of nowhere craziness.
Yeah, one of our favorite movies is Freaky Friday with
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, and Kaylin gives that energy sometimes. And so,
Well, she's the oldest.
the crypt keeper. I love her, and I love movie quotes. So
Oh,
Yeah.
that's brilliant. Who worries more?
ooh, I don't know. It's between one of them, Kelsey or Kristen.
Maybe Kelsey, I gotta say. She's very, aware of her surroundings all the time, and she always wants to do her best.
I'm also the main tech person, and
Right.
so during our live streams, I have this like worry in the back of my mind. What if something happens or the Wi-Fi doesn't work? But I always try to overcome that, and they help me do that. But yeah, I guess so. Maybe me.
Yeah, I would have guessed you for that very reason, because when this started, you were tech support. All I could see was the top of your head. You were making sure everything was in line and ready to go. So
Oh yes.
yeah, that was an easy one. When you have somewhere to be, who notoriously makes you late?
Boom.
I'll give you one guess.
JJ, how could you expose me like this, JJ?
Hey,
Oh,
look,
no.
I got to ask the hard questions,
Yep.
Now you all have great style, so this might be a hard final question. Who dresses the best?
Wow.
All three of
I would
us,
say that's
JJ.
pretty equal.
Okay.
See, fashion, to people, fashion is armor. You put it on and it gives you confidence and strength. And we each have our own different sense of style. And so you can't pick a favorite. That's like picking an apple or an orange, you know?
But definitely growing up, we looked to Kaylin for inspiration.
Yeah.
She was
Okay.
like the first fashionista, and then we too hopped on board as
So
well.
in the early days, I would have said Kaylin.
Okay, but now you all have your own great style, and it's all very equal.
Yes.
Listen, ladies, K3 Sisters Band, you guys are a treat. You are a light. I really appreciate and applaud you for putting yourself out there, because look, being brave like that and putting yourself out there is an incredibly hard thing to do, because you will face the haters and the negative comments that we get nowadays, the bullying on social media. So I applaud you for doing that. I wish you much success. Can't wait for your new album on December 1st, and I can't wait to continue to follow you. And thanks for my original song. I appreciate you.
yes.
You're so welcome, JJ. Music is power and it is encouraging. And so we are a band at the core, and writing songs that will last generations and that truly has meaning. That's very important to us. And you can listen to almost 100 original songs of ours on our website, which is k3sistersband.com. We also have a playlists page of our original music for any particular feeling or vibe you might be into. So yeah, K3SB fam, we love you.